Mid-season draft has come and gone. Matthew Lloyd, is there a nugget amongst it all?
Oh, I think there will be, Ed. And just take a look at who went down tonight, who actually got their opportunity in this draft. And actually, when you look at it, 4 ruckmen in the top 7. So I reckon the recruiters have thought to themselves, don't take them in the top 20 in the national draft where they take years and years to develop. You take them in the mid-season draft where you can just let them, you don't pay a lot for them, you don't give up much for them, and you can develop them. And the surprise one was Matty Parker from St Kilda, who's landed at Richmond with pick 10. And Kai de Klaas, he's a player that Mark Williams coached at Werribee. He's now made his way to Melbourne. So Mark Williams has been a big fan of him. And Braden Ham from Essendon, his younger brother Charlie has made his way to North Melbourne. But the big story though, Eddie?
Yeah, let's get the man who's on here, Jacob Edwards. The number 1 pick is going to North Melbourne Football Club. Jacob, welcome to Footy Classified. Congratulations, welcome to the big time. How does this change your life, mate?
Firstly, thanks for having me. But yeah, what an opportunity, really. I don't think it's settled in just yet.
When you missed out over the pre-season draft and the rookie draft, did you think that was it for a while? Do you think you were going to be left out in the draft? How does this change, and what have you done to get the attention of everyone in the last 6 months?
I think it was just I really prioritised myself on a huge pre-season, obviously this year. But I guess then once having those intra-club matches at the start of the year, I thought I was very dominant in those games. But now obviously just playing a couple of Dragons games and now school games, I think that's where I've made my mark.
So, Jacob, contact from the club. I know you're excited, family's excited, but now you're an AFL player, the work begins. What have they said to you? What does tomorrow bring? What does it look like? What have they said? Well, what's the requirement?
Tomorrow I've got school.
Come on, mate. Don't worry about the school.
I'm only joking. I gotta get through my VCE, but obviously I'll be in contact with the club tomorrow. I've got to get all COVID tested before I'm allowed to be in the facilities at all. So I've got to wait till I do that first.
What school are you at, Jacob?
Mentone Grammar.
Good stuff, mate. So you're playing school footy at the moment. Have you told the coach that, well, you can't, I suppose, we're all locked down, but you were playing school footy, I gather?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm still hoping to play a few more games with the boys. It's a great bunch of fellas to play with. So, I mean, obviously it's something I'm going to have to maybe take away, but I guess we'll just see what happens when that time comes.
We've discovered, obviously, over the last week or so that the number 2 draft pick that went to Hawthorn, Jai Newcombe, has signed a 4-year deal with Hawthorn. What's your situation and contract status with North Melbourne?
I haven't really heard anything about adding on extra years to my contracts just yet. I'm still just with the 6 months and we'll see what happens from there.
Well, good on you, Jacob. Congratulations, mate. Caro, you got the final question.
Oh, no, I was just going to ask Jacob, have any of the North players actually called you and wished you luck or welcomed you to the club yet?
Oh, well, actually, I reckon the whole squad has texted me tonight. So, if you check my phone, I've got about 25 messages from all North players.
Good on you, mate. For all the things that you hear on in the media at various times, mate, it is a wonderful industry. Grab the opportunity with both hands. We wish you all the best, mate. Have a great career.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well done, Jacob.
Good on you, mate. Let's see. We got something of Jacob there. We rolled some tape. We've got some vision. Let's have a look. What's he like?
I got to watch him play, actually. I went and watched the Sandringham Dragons versus the Dandenong Stingrays, Ed, and he dominated that game. So he's a ruck forward. So you obviously see him at the centre bounce there, got a huge leap. Obviously, he's got some weight to put on, but when he goes forward, this is what he's done and grabbed all the attention of the clubs this year, Ross. It's his ability to go forward and do this. So you'd think he'd start his career as a forward and work his way into the ruck.
And very athletic. I know they said 6 months, but he's doing his VCE. North Melbourne would let him complete his schooling, and it's clearly a long-term pick, like you said, and long-term development in him. So he'll get a wonderful opportunity.
And to all those aspiring footballers out there, do your VCE and do worry about school because there are other things in life.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Hang your head in shame.
I was tongue-in-cheek, Caroline.
Exactly.
Hold me accountable.
You could be a doctor and get paid 50 grand a year or play football and get $1 million. That's it. What do you want to do? Hey, Lloyd, just a quick one. We're going to move on. I want to talk about goal kicking. But just quickly, you said Hawthorn have signed a bloke on 4 years.
4 years.
Is that going to get to a stage where if you're a smart young bloke, you go, I'm going to hang out of it and get in the desperate draft mid-year and and really play my cards.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing to do. I know that at this
4
point,
years.
he had Adelaide and Collingwood sniffing around. I know Hawthorn had pick 2, but there's no doubt someone would have said put a big...
Wow.
I'd like to know who his
thing on
manager
it.
is.
Yeah,
If
I
you-
know.
Who is
I
his
mean,
manager?
Who is
I'm
his
not
manager?
sure if it was...
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But if
we'll
you
look it
get
up.
4 years, you've gone through. He went through the national draft last year in the rookie draft, so he's clearly
And he's been
improved over
playing for
summer.
Box Hill under their nose.